What is up, guys? My name's Carlos. I'm a composer, arranger, saxophonist, a little bit of a keyboardist, and I'm here today to talk to you about Keyscape from Spectrasonics, and specifically going to focus on the acoustic pianos here. Got a couple grand pianos, some uprights that I like to use when I'm writing or if I'm creating a track or producing a track. And I created a little, a little loop, a little demo for us to check out some of the some of the patches here. So let's check it out real quick and we'll talk about it. Alright, you get the idea there. So let's jump into some of these pianos here that I'm using. So right off the bat, I'm using, I guess, the preset that loads right when you open the software. The LA Custom Grand, which is really my go-to when I'm sitting down to compose and write a little bit. Right, so this tune is kind of based in D major, right? It's in this little fourth thing. Right? So if we look at the settings here, well, we have a little bit of reverb in here. We got a lot of different parameters you can adjust. The lows, the highs, a shimmer effect, the timing and the amount, right? And then what's really great is this the performance, which basically you have different noise throughout the piano that you can turn up or tweak, right? You have the velocity, sensitivity. Like if I hit, not sure if you can hear that. The pedal noise, right? I'm hitting the pedal, which just makes it feel more realistic, like you're sitting at a real piano, right? And okay, we have the EQ here, which got a little bit of a high boost in here at 14 kilohertz. Okay. I got a compressor and a tape, a little bit of tape on here, which warms it up. Let's see, we got some settings here, right? Info. Yeah, so I don't really mess too much with these settings here because there's so many different pianos in here that have such a unique sound, and honestly, it just sounds really good right out of the box, which is why I like using these, because I can go right into composing or producing. Yeah, so if we isolate this a little bit, just a really warm sound. So much depth in each note, and really even throughout the range. I mean, the feel of it. I'm playing on an 88 key weighted keyboard, and I've also played it on a non-weighted synth, and you really get, I mean, the velocity you can't get as maybe not quite as soft or as much of a velocity curve than you can on the weighted keyboard, but it still sounds awesome. Let's look at this vinyl keyboard, so sort of in the lo-fi realm, which has some of these character settings right here. And let's check out how I used it. Yeah, so I'm using it in octaves right here. Yeah, let's solo it. Yeah, right? So I'm in the hard character. Let's try retro. A little darker. You can hear a little bit of that noise in the background too, sort of like a you know, the inside the piano reverberating. Maybe it's the pedal too. I'm holding down the pedal a little bit, but those little details really add to the you know, the realness of this piano. Just basically, like I said before, like you're sitting in front of a grand piano. I mean, in this case, it's a little processed with you know, with these flutter and vinyl noise effects, right? Which looks like you can adjust as well. You got a reverb, the performance parameter, same EQ, compressor, tape, which is really cool. But like I said, I don't like to really mess with these settings because I think they are very well maintained. Let's look at the upright vinyl. So I'm adding this in on little melodic moments towards the ends of phrases. Oops, that's the wrong one. We'll look at that later. Let's open it up here. Right, so same sort of vinyl decal here in the artwork. Yeah, so what I really like about the uprights on here, I mean, I have an upright in the other room, and like the feel of the upright, you know, the softer kind of attack and sort of a slower decay. They really do a good job in emulating that. I mean, I don't play a lot of acoustic pianos. Yeah, I really enjoy the sound of this, the character of the upright. You know, with that flutter effect, it's really, really beautiful. Let's look at this tremolo. So this is a really interesting effect that, I mean, I haven't really seen it been used on an actual acoustic. Maybe they do it all the time, but to me, sort of sounds like a mandolin. I'm switching between, you know, an octave. Oops, we're not on there. So, right, you'll hear here in a sec. Let's open this up. You can see it. Right. It's a little uneven here. Got some different characters here. Could try some of these. Kind of like that more string sound in there. Definitely darker. Yeah, cool. All right, what about this Upright Beach Boys? Let's check this one out. Yeah, and I want to add, I'm not using any extra effects here in the mixer. These are just the pure sounds right out of the box. Occasionally in my mixes, I might add some reverb, maybe to a couple of these. A lot of these already have reverb built into the sound, though. So, same type of thing with character here. I really enjoy using the sound. It has a lot of punch, especially in that high range. Nice little tail there of reverb delay. Let's check it out. Yes, I'm using the same sort of the pattern from the beginning. That's sort of the hook of the tune, but kind of up in a higher range. Just adds a new texture the second time you go through the groove here. Yeah, if you like what you hear so far, leave me a comment, leave a like, subscribe. I'm going to hopefully do a couple more of these videos on Keyscape, because honestly, this is one of my favorite plugins to just sit down and sort of get in the space, get in a vibe, write some music, compose some music, and sort of for this, I like to write in this sort of funky style, maybe similar to Wolfpack. The sounds really lend themselves well to this style, which I enjoy. And you know, I've already worked out a couple of other things using the Rhodes, and hopefully you'll see that video soon. Speaking of the Rhodes, I am using a Rhodes key bass here. I wanted to keep this demo in the using this plugin only, so yeah, I'm using this Rhodes key bass, which it was a little tough for me to figure out which there's a lot of key basses in here, and I don't normally use a key bass. I normally play regular electric bass, but I wanted to see how this worked, and I think it came out very nicely. Yeah, so that's enough of that. But yeah, like I said, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know if you have any questions about this. I could do another video, maybe I can go into more detail, tweaking some of these parameters, but like I said, I usually don't do that. But you know, you have a ton of keyboards to go through here, and you know, look out for some more videos on that. Thank you.